Habari, greetings, all dear friends. Today I come up with the solutions of our problem. As you know that Africa, we have problems of poverty. We have a problem of hunger in some places. We don't have safe water. We don't have, we have diseases, affected by many diseases. Also conflict. All those are problems that they are facing Africa. But the solution is within our own. And we Africans, if we come together, we can solve this problem. And I come with the solution that if we create employment to the people, some of these problems will be removed. Why I said so? Because, for instance, if you remove unemployment in the society, for instance, unemployment will make many Africans to engage more in their job and in their economic activities than staying in the street like now. If you go around many places in Africa, you find that the people, or especially young people, are jobless. So they have nothing in their hand. So it is very easy for someone to tell them, do this, you will get money. So even this conflict that you see Africa, because conflict is a source of poverty in Africa. So in order to remove this, these young people who are participating in those stuff of instability can engage in other economic activities instead of engaging in loyalties. So we need to create employment for them, so that they can build their house, they can have their families. So it is very difficult for the people who have a family to engage in fighting, because you know that if he loses his life or her life, there's something will suffer behind. So it is difficult for them to participate in those stuffs. So I think employment is the solutions, the main solution of African problem. Even in we are talking about poverty. Poverty, it means people have nothing. If you look at Africa, Africa is not poor as we speak. We are poor because of our lifestyle. Our lifestyle seems like primitive and poor, but we have resources. So if we create employment, it means the people will engage in utilizing these resources, so they will get money and they will start to change the way of living. So automatically those poverty will be removed. That's why I say employment is the source of, or is the solution of many African problems. And in order to remove this employment, we need to change, first of all, we need to have an industrial. This is what you can say, to change the industrial technique. As we look in Africa, we wait some people to come to invest in industries. But if we decide, we as Africans, we know that many Africans are outside of the continent. They have ability to do something. They are technical. There are some engineers. If they come in Africa and collaborate with the people of Africa, build industry like what Aliko Dangote is doing, the people will get employment. And those staffs or those people who engage in employment, they will get salaries, they will get good life. So, and the life will change automatically. So we remove poverty like that. You see, industrialization in Africa, I think it must be the first priority, because we have resources. And I wonder why African leaders didn't come together and say, let us unite, maybe to have industry. If we say each country must have one big or strong industry, I think Africa can reduce this problem of unemployment. And if we reduce unemployment, or at the same time reduce poverty, At the same time, reduce conflict, because those who are engaging in conflict are those who are unemployed, jobless. So, for instance, if we say maybe South Africa, you have maybe your duty is to make sure that you refine our gold. All gold that are found in Africa must be refined maybe in South Africa. You see how much employment will be made. And we say in Congo, all furniture that are needed to be used in Africa must be produced in Congo, because Congo have natural forest there in the River Congo. So we can get good furniture. Just imagine how much employment you are going to create. First of all, we are going to create employment to the people who are going to plant trees. We are going to create employment to the people who are going to transport those trees from the farms to the industries. We are going to produce employment to the people who will supply food to those industries. We are going to produce employment for drivers, mechanicals, civil engineers, because all those goods or logs are supposed to pass through the maybe railway and road. You see, so if we create industries in Africa, it's very serious, we reduce this problem. So our solution is to make sure that Africa will create employment, and this employment can be created through industrialization. So we don't have industry. That's why you see our natural resources are taken away. But if we have our own industry here, there's no need to take out of this gold. We can refine here. If we say, let us Libya be our main producer of our oil that can be used in Africa, possible. Just imagine how much employment will be made. We have natural gas. For instance, Tanzania and Mozambique, there's natural gas. In Zimbabwe, there's natural gases. If we say, let us Mozambique and Tanzania and Zimbabwe supply natural gas all over the continent of Africa, just imagine how much employment will be made. If you can maybe just imagine, you can say, let us East Africa, Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania, Uganda, be the main producer of food, because there's arable land there. In Congo there, you can produce, is the hub of agriculture. Let us, these East African countries, be producing enough food to feed the entire continent. How much employment will be made there? So sometimes we need to speak and to find the solutions of our problems, and we must work with these solutions. Employment is the solution of African problem. In order to reduce, as I said, that to reduce unemployment in Africa, I said we need to have industrialization, or to change in industrial technique. Also, we need to have to change education system. Current education system is created as to be job seekers. We are, after finishing our colleges, our universities, we went to the street to find job, or we go to the street to find job. We can't create our own jobs. Even though some people say maybe people don't have a capital. Even those who have a capital, they can't create a job. They are waiting to be hired by some companies. And what is so painful that in Africa, if you have a capital or you have money, you are going to create to lob in big industries or big companies to be hired. You see, we use our money to corrupt company leaders or officials to get job instead of using our money to invest. That is the problem that we have. So if we change our education system to be the system that, or education that make African be creative and innovative, and Africa must know their resources, how to refine these resources, how to add value to our resources, this problem will be reduced. For instance, problem of poverty will be reduced. We have diseases. If the people, our education is to understand, to solve problems, we reduce these diseases. Conflict, as I said, because many young Africans will be employed, there's no conflict. Again, people will engage more in economic activities than engaging in conflict. So hunger, as I said, that the problem of hunger will be resolved because we have a region where produce enough food for the entire continent. So we don't need those places, those who are in the place where there is a desert or there's a shortage of rain to suffer, because we know there's people who are, or the region where there is enough rainfall, where we can produce and they can buy, or they can get food from that region. So those who are in the desert, they can do other activities. Look what Halab has been doing. Look at Dubai. Dubai have nothing. They have only oil, but look how the leadership of Dubai changed Dubai. Now is everyone want to go to Dubai to visit. Dubai is becoming the hub of this world. So as long as Africa, we didn't understand that unemployment is something that is eating Africa, some problem we never removed. And what is so painful that many Africans, and not many, some of Africans love or want or wish to be in a political position, because that is a place where it is very easy to acquire wealth without working. You come and you speak, then you become wealth, because in a political, that is a place where there's a lot of corruption. People are rooting their countries or the continent because just the leaders, they can do anything in political. That's why you see there's a political instability in Africa. This political instability in Africa because everyone wants to be a leader. And those who are in the leadership, they don't want to go out because they have nothing to do outside of the continent, outside of the leadership. So we need to create employment. Employment is a source or is a solution of some of our problems. If people have been employed, people can engage more in economic activities than in other activities or poor or bad activities. So, fellow Africans, I think today that is my my solution, and I said today I want to bring to you my own solution, what I think that this can be a solution for African or for Africa problem. So thank you for watching. Stay with us, and I believe next time we'll come up with another thing. So enjoy. Thank you.